everyone, welcome to the Flooring Corner here at Georgia Carpet. I'm Klarice.
And I'm Johnny.
And in today's video, we are doing a product review on Anderson Tuftex Hardwood. But before we get into that, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and wreck the bell icon to stay up to date with all our latest content.
And that's right. So picking out a hardwood floor shouldn't be as difficult as chopping down a tree. And with Anderson Tuftex hardwood flooring, it won't be.
So anyone who has been in the hardwood flooring industry in the last 20 years knows who Anderson Tuftex is. They have created some of the most timeless flooring products in the last half century.
Cool.
But what makes Anderson Hardwood so desirable? There are three aspects of this brand that we will talk about today: quality, design, texture, design color, and
yeah, so quality without question is one of the most important features of hardwood flooring. Anderson Tuftex has been producing quality flooring since 1946. So since
before we were born.
That's right. It's hard to say.
So Anderson Tuftex hardwood is super stable, and hardwood's #1 enemy is moisture. Too much moisture is harmful for wood. So stability is key when moisture is present. That's why engineered flooring is the safe way to go, because it's designed to be more stable in high moisture areas.
And most of the Anderson line is engineered. So you can bet your tree farm that it will stand up to basements, in basements, below grade, on slabs, and anywhere else that solid hardwood can be installed. Engineered hardwood is more useful and stable before, during, and after installation.
That's right, and it's also super versatile. Anderson Tuftex hardwood flooring is sourced only using the best from the logging industry. They hand-pick high-quality trees for their reliable top veneers, and these veneers are adhered to a premium plywood for enhanced stability. Premium hardwood equals a premium product.
Yeah, and that's why Anderson Tuftex offers a 50-year structural warranty. But like a log rolling down a hill, it doesn't stop there. Anderson's luster lock finish is 6 times more resistant to scuffs and abrasions than any other hardwood brands. Yeah, and the top coat is composed of 5 layers of polyurethane, a layer of aluminum oxide and stain, and Anderson Tuftex proprietary finish is tough enough to stand against termites.
Exactly. Now let's take a look at texture. And Anderson Tuftex brand is full of it. Texture is definitely a key factor in design. It sets the tone for individual expression and puts the finishing touch on decor.
Yeah, and Anderson engineered hardwood products have a texture that you can feel and see. Hand-scraped hardwood flooring has been popular since the early 2000s, and Anderson's Virginia Vintage was the start of it all. Their products are truly scraped by hand.
But Anderson is more than just hand-scraped hardwood. They branch out into all realms of textured flooring. They offer distressed, wire-brushed, subtle scraped, and traditional smooth finish.
But the feel of the product is more than just hand scraping. It's about visual craftsmanship as a whole. And Anderson uses a specialized process to bring the natural grain texture to the surface so that you can actually feel what you see.
Yes, the visual is an experience that should be expressed through the feel and see senses. And the flooring species plays a big part in that as well. Anderson captivates the authentic feel and accent grains from domestically sourced trees like oak, maple, pine, hickory, and pecan.
Yeah, they absolutely capture the look of flooring from times long gone. It's new hardwood flooring that mimics time-worn elegance. But don't take my word for it, ask Paul Bunyan.
Yep, he's the homie. Anderson Tuftex hardwood flooring has the finest color palette of any brand in the industry, and what needs to be considered is the most relevant colors for today's design and style. Those color trends are shifting back to natural, earthy tones.
Yeah, and these earthy tones are found abundantly in nature. Browns, creams, lighter beachy whites, earthy grays, and so on. Consumers can really connect with these types of color palettes because they see them in everyday life.
Yeah, and so there's a sense of bringing nature into the home, bringing the outside inside, and Anderson Tuftex flooring represents this thinking. Let's look at some of our favorite collections in the Anderson engineered line.
Anderson Imperial Pecan is an exquisite 1/2 inch thick by 7.5 inch wide pecan hardwood flooring, or pecan, like some people say. It has a smooth texture with a light wire brushing to accent the grain. There are several colors to choose from, but in this line, let's look at 3. The antique color is one of my favorites. It's a light brown with heavy dark distinction in the knots. This will go perfect in a rustic or farmhouse decor. The next color is Harvest. The Harvest is as close as it gets to the natural look of hickory. So natural pecan has dynamic color variation from board to board and even within each plank. There is a dark graining pattern that runs lengthwise throughout the wood. We're changing pace here with the origin color. The origin shade is a brilliant dark brown with grayish milky overtones. This hue has a look of character maple with its somewhat consistent color variation coupled with its knot exposure and great concealment. The Anderson Imperial origin has a true modern rustic look.
The next collection we're looking at is Anderson Old World. It's a beautiful white oak, wire brushed engineered hardwood available in 2 sizes and 3 colors. You get Old World in a 1/2 inch thick by 8.5 inch wide plank and in a herringbone version, which comes in a 1/2 inch thick by 6 inch wide plank. And their color choices are Windsor, Hanover, and Tudor. These 3 colors feature hues of golden brown, gray, and deep charcoal, which showcase the richness of character and organic beauty of the Appalachian white oak. What makes Old World so unique is that no 2 boards are alike, and the herringbone version is specially crafted to be installed as traditional herringbone, a double herringbone, a basket weave, or a single staggered pattern. This style would be perfect for an office, a living room, or even a man cave, or just to highlight a foyer or a formal dining room. Anderson Old World herringbone features a unique balance of masculine and feminine design elements.
Yeah, and the last one, the Natural Timbers collection. Now, this comes in 2 different forms, smooth and bandsaw. The bandsaw version is incredibly rugged, showing saw marks and open distressing. Visually, it's as close to real wood as you can get in a floor. Now, the smooth collection is a more subtle version in touch with the high contrast of color and stain variation. Both collections are 1/2 inch thick and an enormous 8 5/8 inch wide and crafted out of white oak, America's favorite hardwood species.
The Natural Timbers orchard color has a rough bandsaw look and feels like it was milled by hand. The shade is in a light appearance with defined knots and sporadic grain patterns. The orchard color would go well in a barn dominium or a country-style home.
Only in the South, baby. The Anderson Tuftex Natural Timbers Willow Oak has a relaxing, beachy feel to it. It's a bleached, distressed look that is smooth to the touch, but has a slight wire brushing effect that gives life to the grain pattern. Willow Oak would go extremely well in a beach house or would be a great piece for lighter interiors.
Thank you for watching our product review on Anderson Tuftex Hardwood. Check the description below for links to the products that we talked about in this video, or for more information, visit us at georgiacarpet.com. Thanks, see you next time. Bye.